Hey guys, this is Sumant here. Welcome to Sumant Automation Hub. Today we are going to discuss how we can launch Chrome and Firefox using Selenium WebDriver. So the first thing, I will create a Java project here. I am writing this Selenium WebDriver. Inside that I will create a class, so it will automatic pick up this default package, and I want this main method, so I checked it, and the class name I can give this launch browser. So this is the class. Fine. So before going forward, I will tell you which all things I need to install. So the first thing is the Selenium. We have to install Selenium. Second is the driver. So if you are using Chrome driver, if you want to launch this Chrome, you have to download this Chrome driver, and if you want to launch Firefox, you have to download this Gecko driver. So I need these three things to be download. So how you can do it? Fine. So first thing, you have to download this Selenium, and in the first link itself you can see this Selenium, right? Yeah. So here is this Ruby, Java, Python. So I want for the Java, and you can, with this link you can download this Selenium. Second one is the driver. So for downloading this Chrome driver, you have to make sure which version of Chrome you are using. So how you can find it out? So which version of Chrome? So you can see this Chrome version, right? So this is the Chrome version which I am using, this 91.0. So I have to install this specific version of driver as well. So how you will download it this? So download Chrome driver, right? So download Chrome driver 91. If I typed it in the first link itself, you can see there are the multiple version of Chrome driver. So you can download respective to your Chrome. So I will download this 91.0. The third one is this Gecko driver. So download Gecko driver. The first link only you will see here. Yeah. So if you are using Mac, you can download this. Either for Windows, you can download from Windows 32 or 64. So I will download this Gecko driver Mac one. After downloading it, you can go to this download folder, and you have to unzip it. So I have kept it as of now in this automation folder, and these are the three files which I have downloaded, right? So you have to unzip it, and after unzipping it, you can see this Selenium folder. This is my Gecko driver, Chrome driver, and this is my Gecko driver. So you can keep this Gecko driver and Chrome driver here, or you can move into your workplace also. So I am just copying it. I will go to the Eclipse. I will create a folder here, name it driver, and I will paste it here. Okay, so this two driver is here. Now all set to write the code to launch the Chrome driver. So the first thing, you have to give the path of this Chrome driver, like where you have kept it. So for that, how you can give it, I will tell you. I have already code here, so I will just copy paste. Yeah. So let's see this line of code, system.set properties, and I am giving this WebDriver.Chrome driver, and this is the path where I have kept my WebDriver, right? So this is my driver, right? Chrome driver. So I will just copy the path of this Chrome driver from here, and you can put it here. Now one more thing, guys, if you are using this Mac, you have to give the path in the backslash, and there is no .exe at the last one. If you are using Windows, you can give the path in this way, right? So this is for Windows machine, and this is for Mac machine. Cool. Now the second thing, after you set the path of your driver, what you have to do, you have to launch your Chrome. So for that, how you can do, you have to create an object of Chrome driver. So Chrome driver is basically a class, and you can create an object of this Chrome driver, and it will launch your driver. So as of now, you can see some error is coming, right? Why? Because till now we have not imported the Selenium libraries in our project, right? So what will the next step? I have to go to the properties, this Java build path, and you have to add external Java library, right? So here once you will go to this Selenium, right, and let's say download, and here I have kept the Selenium, right? So here you will go here inside this libs, you can see this all jar file, right? So you can open it and apply. Again you have to add external jar, and you have to go this download, and you can see this .jar file client, right? So open it, apply and close. Once you have done this, after that you can import this change to Chrome driver. Okay, there was some spelling mistake. Yeah, so you have imported this Chrome driver as well here. Now what this line of code will do, it will launch your Chrome driver, but you have to give the reference of WebDriver interface as well. So this WebDriver is interface, you have to import this WebDriver from Selenium. So WebDriver equal to new Chrome driver. Why this one? Because after giving the reference of this WebDriver, you can use this small driver dot, and you can see the all method present inside this WebDriver interface, right? So if you want to launch your Flipkart or anything inside this Chrome, so you have to use this get method, right? So this get method will help you to launch the Flipkart. So you have to give the URL of this Flipkart here. Fine. So let's see. Flipkart you want to launch, right? I'll just copy this URL and I will paste it here. Fine. Now if you we are all set to run this code. So let's say run as Java application. Okay, so there is some error showing this driver is not executable. Yeah, now one more thing guys, if you are using the Mac machine, you have to give the permission of your Chrome driver to execute. So how you can give the permission, and this is like one time setup, right? So you have to go to this Chrome driver, you have to go to this properties, and here you can say this execute, the permission has not given. So you have to give the permission to execute this Chrome driver. Now apply and close. Now next time if you run, there will be no error and it will launch your Chrome driver. So we can see here this Chrome driver has been launched and it navigated to this Flipkart URL. It's fine. In the same way you can launch the Firefox as well. So how you will do? So again you have to set this path of Firefox as well, and not this one, sorry. Yeah, this one you have to use. So this is the system.set properties, and here you have to use this Gecko driver, and again you have to give the path of this Gecko driver which you have put it here. So you have to go to the properties and you can see the path of this Gecko driver. You can put it out, and this time what I will do, instead of this Chrome driver I will give the Firefox. So new Chrome driver you have to give Firefox driver, and you have to import this okay, here you have to give this capital T. So now you can see this import this Firefox driver, right, and this Chrome driver path I am commenting it. So now this time if you launch it, again you have to give the permission of this Gecko driver as well, this execution, right. So this execution, this time if you launch, so this time to launch this Firefox and it will navigate to the Flipkart. Okay, this launch your Firefox, and you can see the Firefox launched, and this is your Flipkart portal. Okay, so all set to like you know how to launch this Chrome and Firefox. This is the easiest way to launch this. Okay guys, thank you so much to watching the video.